The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
A Minnesota man will soon face charges in Cherokee County for the theft of almost $50,000. This is a special edition of KOAM News at 6. I'm Tanya Bach. Cherokee County authorities have identified this man, Richard Coles of Burnsville, Minnesota, as the suspect involved in a phone scam resulting in the theft of nearly $50,000 from a Cherokee County resident. The scam took place from October to December of 2023. Cole's arrest comes after a month-long investigation. Your weekend forecast.
Well, of course, it's been cloudy once again for us today, and we are going to have the clouds tonight, but also look at the rain starting to creep up from down through parts of central Oklahoma. Here's our next storm system. It's mainly going to take a southern track across the southern plains, so we're going to be right on the northern edge, but we should still get some rain in here as we get into the late evening hours into the Oklahoma City over toward Tulsa, getting up toward Bartlesville as well. So planning your evening, we kind of hang out into lower 40s, showers picking up, especially after about 9 or 10 p.m. You can see those rain chances high all the way into the morning hours and then taper off as we go into tomorrow afternoon. All right, let me walk you through the weekend. Light rain starting to pick up. Here's 9 p.m., so mainly on the Kansas and the Oklahoma side, but spreading into the region by 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Notice our temperatures, we're sitting into the upper 30s, so this is a very cold rain. By 7 in the morning, more persistent rain is pushing into southwestern Missouri, but you can see a little blue popping up. That is going to be a little bit of a rain-snow mix, so some wet flakes are going to mix in, especially in southwestern Missouri. Should be too warm to really accumulate by any means, but something we'll keep our eyes on. And then as we go through the afternoon, you can see the storm system slowly pushing out of the region. The clouds stick around, and eventually our temperatures get up to right around 40 degrees for an afternoon high. Tomorrow night, the clouds stick around, probably a little bit of fog. We drop back near 30, and then on Sunday, we get some sunshine returning. High temperatures pretty good as we go into the upper 40s, and we finally get to see the sun again. All right, so how much rain could we get tonight into tomorrow? It's going to be light, but a lot of areas picking up a quarter, maybe upwards to a half an inch, especially in the southern half of the region. And then as we go through the next 24 hours, 35 at 9 will be 36 by 1, 38 by 5 p.m. So overall, it looks pretty good. Let's take a look at next week a little bit. Look at our temperatures really warming up. Monday, we're going to have sunshine, upper 50s. 4 highs once we get into Tuesday, upper 50s as well. A much calmer week for us next week. 40 tomorrow, 48 on Sunday. Let's go 58 on Monday, 57 on Tuesday, a little cooler on Wednesday, and then back up late next week. Also some rain chances back in by the time we head into next weekend. Tanya?
Doug. Well, the lot that once held Columbia Elementary is now up for sale. The elementary school was demolished in July of last year after foundation issues made it unfit for use. Now, students who went to Columbia now attend Dover Hill Elementary. The lot that held the school has sat empty for the past several months, but now it's up for grabs. Joplin Assistant Superintendent Matthew Harding spoke further on the decision to sell the property.
If we're going to build a school, we want much more square footage.
For sure.
So it didn't meet that requirement, and so we couldn't really think of anything that we could use it for as a school district, and so we made the decision to put it up for sale.
Harding went on to say that there have been multiple parties that have expressed interest in the property, but any negotiations about purchase happen privately behind closed doors. Central Elementary in Columbus, Kansas hosted its annual Books and Breakfast. The event is an opportunity for parents and other family members to read for and with their kids. It was also a chance for them to visit the school's newest building.
It's just really fun just to get an opportunity to read with him, but also the book itself is really funny.
We have a storm shelter for them to come in, and we just overall feel better. Lots of updates, technological updates as well.
Donuts and juice were provided to the community. The school had extra readers to read for kids whose family members or friends could not attend the event. Webb City School District will get an upgrade for its special needs program. Ride for Autism Awareness provided funding for the upgrade, which comes in the form of picture communication signs. These boards will be placed on playgrounds throughout the school district to help students with communication difficulties to communicate while on playgrounds with both staff and other students.
They're important because they allow us to have more inclusive playgrounds, and kids who have limited communication ability are able to interact with their peers more, get what they need from the adults on the playground, and then that carries over into the schools as well, where we're seeing an increase in friendship and things like that for students who have the limited communication.
Ride for Autism Awareness has donated close to $10,000 to area special needs programs. Well, Carthage, Missouri Eagle Scout spearheads a fundraiser for cancer patients in honor of his late father. Ben Rogers and his Scouts BSA Troop Number 9 raised more than $3,500 to provide cancer patients at Mercy Joplin with noise-canceling headphones. Ben's father, Sam, lost his battle with colon cancer in 2022. And Sam found comfort in noise-canceling headphones while undergoing chemotherapy. Today, Ben and members of his family were able to present 71 pairs of headphones to Mercy's cancer care team with the money Troop 9 raised.
Hey, here's a quick look at sports. Fairland boys basketball began the season by winning its first 12 games. Coming off 3 losses in a tournament at NEO last week, the Owls have their homecoming game tonight, hoping to get back in the winning column against Quapaw. Now that contest tips off at 6:30. We're going to have the highlights for you tonight at 9 o'clock on Fox 14, at 10 on KOAM. This is the first meeting of the season between the Owls and Wildcats. They were scheduled to play each other in the Kenneth Suter Invite at Welsh last month, but Quapaw had to forfeit that game due to sickness on its team. Elsewhere tonight, in Southeast Kansas, CNC battle between Colgan and Girard. The Lady Panthers are undefeated, ranked number 2 in Class 2A by the Kansas Basketball Coaches Poll. The Colgan boys team, number 1 in Class 2A. We'll have highlights from both of those games tonight at 9 and 10. And Pitt State football announces it's setting up a home-and-home series with Ferris State in 2024 and 2025. This comes a little less than 2 weeks after the NCAA approved Week 0 games for Division II teams. The Gorillas will host the Bulldogs in the season opener on August 31st of this year. They will travel to open the 2025 season at Ferris State. Both teams finished 2023 ranked in the top 10. The Bulldogs eliminated the Gorillas from the playoffs in 2022 while en route to a national championship. Tanya, back to you.
Well, here's a look at what's coming up on KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. A star from The Office is planning a trip to PSU. Plus, we meet a Carthage man who made a special doggy high chair that helps save the life of a pup at the Humane Society. And we take a look at the new Roadhouse remake. Those stories and a lot more tonight on KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. Final sports note?
Yeah, tonight at 9 on Fox 14, we hear from Mitch Holtis previewing the Chiefs AFC Championship game in the Minute with Mitch.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. We'll see you right back here at 10. Have a great evening and an even better weekend.